What is chakra?
Chakra is nothing but wheel of energy. And then mastery is your mastering the energy points in you. Every human being has chakras, means energy points. I got twice national level recognition for promoting Indian cultures and festivals. I contest for local elections here for counselor, as a counselor. In morning 7 a.m. to night 7 p.m. We are doing meditation courses program, all this throughout. So it was intense program. Then it was activated. So from about 200 people were there, and I got activated. So I started telling people's future, past, everything, what's happening in the life by looking at the face, and also see which god or goddess they pray. Say for instance, one person came to me and asked about them, and I got the goddess Durga. They pray the good Durga Mata. So I was communicating with her and what the message she want to send it to him. While balancing chakras, I started attracting materialistic things as well. That is what people need, materialistic things, car, bungalow. Because of chakra balancing practice, even I got a national level recognition. I got a Best Citizen Award in Australia as well. I was nominated as the Best Citizen of the Year. Chakras balancing is very important. I believe very strongly on this.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Namaste.
Namaste, Ajay ji. How are you?
Good, Pankaj. How are you? Yes.
Perfect. So we have one more talented author today, Mr. Ajay Pasupulate from Australia. He is basically Indian. He shifted to Australia in 2002, and since then he is in Australia, actively involved in multiple things. We are going to understand from him what exactly he does and in which area he specializes. So we are going to talk about everything. He is the author of one fantastic book, that is Chakra Mastery. This is a book, Chakra Mastery, 5 pillars to balance your life. We are going to understand from him what is chakra, what is 5 pillars, and how it is important and why it is important. So we are going to understand everything. So welcome, Ajay ji. Welcome on board, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, sir. Same here.
So my first question, you say your book is Chakra Mastery
Yes,
and
sir.
5 pillars to balance life.
Yep.
So what is chakra? Most
Check.
of us have never heard about chakras. So can
Yes.
you explain what is chakra and what is mastery?
Yes. Chakra is a Sanskrit word. It's a wheel. It's a wheel of energy. So chakra is nothing but wheel of energy. And then mastery is your mastering the energy points in you. So with that, you can manifest a few things in life. Many things, not few, many things you can achieve. So mastering energy, chakra mastery. That simple as that. Yeah. And chakra is an ancient word, Sanskrit word, as I mentioned.
Okay. So who has this kind of chakras? Selected people or everyone?
Every human being has chakras, means energy points. So, for instance, you have energy palms, you have energy here, energy in the points. Throughout the body, entire body, you can see the energy points are there. So, in old Indian, like ancient Indians, they call it as chakras. So there are so many chakras, like 144 main points, which with the body's functioning. So we activate those things to do certain things in life. So that is why the chakras are very important. The energy points are very important. Say, for instance, Chinese also believe in this and they practice. So it is called meridians. If you see acupuncture, so acupuncture is drawing needles, the prick to activate certain pain points. If you have some pain in the body, like the prick, so on the energy points, so they call meridians, and Indians called as a chakra. In modern world, Western worlds called is energy. You can say simply, yeah, wheels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you are interested in this field for very long time. you started learning about chakras since you were 9 years old, and
Yes,
then you became master of that.
yes,
So tell us about that journey. How did you come across this concept called chakra, and what exactly you learned, and where you learned, and how
yeah.
it helped you? Please tell me.
So, so before I go ahead, I want to tell the five, pillars actually, which I wrote the based on this book is every human being need finance, money, physical body has to be fit, mental body has to be fit, like mentally you have to be fit, spiritually, so physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. All this has to be there for one person to live on this earth. Simple as that. So my five pillars are, if you balance the chakras, these are five pillars be balanced. If these are balanced, human purpose will be solved. Most of the different
Mhm.
solved. So the whole book, the entire book is written on based on these five pillars. So it's a human manual. So any problem, refer to the book, look at there, and there's an answer. There's a what is the problem, you can read it. And sometimes if you don't understand the problem clearly, also it is written there and how to solve it. This is about the chakra mastery five pillars. Now, when I was at the age of 9, going back to the Victor background, I went to a movie, Srimad Virat Veera Brahmendra Swami. It's his biography movie. It was made. I went with mother, and in that the master Srimad Virat, he's old 200 years or 150 years old back. He wrote all the future of the earth actually, predictions. So on that, he is a very popular in Andhra, very popular. And then I saw his movie, and he wrote on the chakras. And then in the movie, he talked about chakras. Did a song on the chakras also. Then I thought it really astonished me. So one how the chakras are there, how it functions. I understand that. Since then, it's in my mind. I was looking for a master who can show me chakras, understand them, practice, but I could not able to reach the people because there's very less communication, right? So I met few masters. They work on different kind of meditation, but when I was in Australia, I was working for a central government, a federal government department in Canberra. I live in Melbourne, but I used to work in Canberra. Then I went as a paying guest to one of the house. They're Australians, scientists. There are two ladies who are scientists, and I was sharing a room with them. Then they named a spiritual name as Bajrangi and Swaha Devi, their names. But her name is Charlie, actually. So I asked, your Christian name is Charlie, how can you name yourself as Bajrangi? Then she said, this is the story. They believe in chakras. They also practice chakras. They learn from some Indian gurus. I thought, wow, this Indian thing is Australians are practicing, and they're scientists. Scientists usually don't believe in all this, but they believe the practice. So I said, I can join your group. Then I joined group once a week. I used to go with them, practice that, and I got connected to chakras. It's for 10 years back, almost really. So since then, I learned how to activate chakras. I did workshops, practice, and out also started becoming a healer then. So I used to heal my friends and family members when even Corona time. I used to heal my family members also. Any cold, cough, just through chakras activation. I also do myself. So this is how my chakras journey started actually. Yeah.
And when you grew old, and when you started with multiple other modalities, and you got interested in multiple other things,
Yeah.
who actually motivated you, or who were your role models, like you who actually became someone like your idol, like I want to become like him, and I would be someday I will be like him. So who is that person?
Yes. Straight to the point, it's not one person. I have actually three persons. So one is my spiritual master, Dr. Newton. Is in Hyderabad. He's a past life regression therapist. He's master in all. He's a spiritual master. I can
Oh.
say enlightened master.
Mm-hmm.
So I got content with him about 12 years back, or 16 years, almost 16 years back, through one program. So past life regression therapy. When I went to India about 2018, I met him, and I want to learn all this spirituality as well, along with the past life regression, inner child, family constellation. There are a few things I want to learn with him. But yes, slowly I learned all this, and then I'm also in the path of spiritual path at the moment. And apart from that, health also important. The spirituality in one pillar is covered here. So financially, business, I'm in Australia, so I'm doing that business as well here. So that is how I'm mentoring people as well. But health is another one, which is very important. Even my health was degenerating. So at that point, I met Shivangi Desai from Gujarat, and then I did assessment with her a 3 months program where I reversed my diseases. Also, most of my chronic diseases been reversed, and I went to zero medication. The multiple
Uh-huh.
complications, and that worked very well. And I was so happy that I fly to India to Gujarat to see her and thank you her in person. So,
Okay.
so I met last year Shivangi Desai. I thanked her that she did a wonderful program taking to zero medications. Even Australian doctors were so surprised. In last 15 years, my health was so deteriorated, but how come it's been gone completely? And they asked me to stop medications. They're so happy. They want everyone to practice the same thing. Then, with inspiration of Shivani Desai, she said, attend this Change Your Life program as well, Sneh Desai. So his third master is Sneh Desai. So he's the motivation speaker. So with him, I was so motivated again. I went to Gujarat again this year to attend his Change Your
Uh-huh.
Life program. So he's another master. And I also started practicing public speaking, which is very important. And I'm also practicing in Australia, Melbourne. Change Your Life, same replication in English. So this is what motivated Dr. Newton, Shivangi Desai, and Sneha Desai are my three masters. I would like to acknowledge my gratitude to them. Uh, I'm a transformed person, I can say. For my transformation, I'm thankful to them. Yes.
Okay. You just mentioned that you are in Australia right now and you're doing some business there. Can you
Yes.
elaborate something about your current business activities? What exactly you do there?
Currently, I'm into real estate and building construction. I build houses here. So I was in about 25 years to IT. So I came around 22 years into Australia. And last year, completely, I quit my IT. Before that, 5 years back from Corona time, I took break. I studied here diploma in construction in real estate, and I'm authorized and licensed agent here. So, and I started building houses. So that's my plan to give more time to the community. If I'm working full time, I could not be able to give time to the community because I have started a non-profit organization NGO in Australia called Australian Multicultural Association, where I do all Indian festivals and cultures promote here. I got twice national level recognition for promoting Indian cultures and festivals. So I want to give more to the community. Then after I met Sneha Desai and Shivangi Desai and Dr. Newton, so I attended some program, did some courses with them, health coach program and spiritual courses. Then I want to teach and pass on to the local, most people, help the people. For that, I need time. It's a big program. It's a mission for me now. So I quit my job completely, and I found I'm interested in construction. So I'm building houses where I can earn some money without going to work, and I have more time towards serving the people. So my mission is to serve the humanity on the earth. That's my goal, mission, I can say.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I
So,
see one poster on your cupboard that says Ajay and it has your photo also on it.
yeah.
What is that activity?
Yeah. So yes, that's my book cover page.
No, on the other side, on the cupboard. On the
Oh,
cupboard, I see one poster.
actually, I have a poster here. Uh,
On the other side, on your left hand side,
uh, this is uh, this is my public speaking one. This you're talking
uh,
about?
on
This
on
is,
the cupboard.
Oh, in this cupboard, you can see the cupboard here also. Oh, okay, okay, sir. So I contest for local elections here for councillor as a councillor. So local council, at the moment the elections have started. So I'm standing as a councillor candidate in my area called Lake Caroline Ward in Melton City Council area in Melbourne. So last time in 2020 I have contested it, and again I'm contesting right now at the moment. So as I said, service is my motto, and I was asked by the people and from the local councillors also, because I work for the Indian community, other community, to help issues around this area actively since last 10 years. I was told, anyway, I'm doing the service, why don't you come into council as a councillor and do more service? Anyways, I'm doing it. So, and they helped me to stand in the elections, all the process work. So that's how I'm contesting for elections at the moment. Yes, that's my
Okay.
post. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So coming back to your book, how many days it took you to complete your book, right from the beginning till the end?
It took me less than 30 days actually to write the book, because
Uh-huh.
it is so happened that I went to Quantum Life University, Dr. Newton's program, Soul Coach program in December 2023, where it is so happened that I want to write the book always, but I don't know how to write it. First of all,
Correct.
so if for a publisher or somebody who can help me out to write the book, publish, marketing is also very important. So
Correct.
I don't know how to write it, number one. And then when I went there, I got the third eye activation. Actually, we were doing the process of meditation, and Kundalini Jagarana and third activation process was there one of the day. So I got third activated and started reading people's aura. So then, because that is through chakras, there's a topic on chakras. So that was complete, because 10 days without mobile, morning 7 a.m. to night 7 p.m. We are doing meditation courses, program, all this throughout. So it was intense program. Then it was activated. So from about 200 people were there, and I got activated. So I started telling people's future, past, everything, what's happening in the life by looking at the face. So it was amazing. Then
Really?
yeah, it was when I see them, I can see the energy, what's happening in their life, have they any will intolerance, and also see which god or goddess they pray. And I
Oh,
start communicating with the goddess and goddess as well. Say, for instance, one person came to me and asked about them, and I got the goddess Durga. They pray the good Durga Mata. So I was communicating with her and what the message she want to send it to him in that ways. Balaji, Narayana, Kali Mata. So people who pray this, I can see which god they follow. So that's that level I got. I was so excited initially, but it's so happening that it keep pouring. Whenever I see person without even the sit behind you, I don't know who the person is, but still I can with the energy I can see what's happening in life when they got
so
hurt.
so with you, nothing is hidden. You
Nothing
see,
is
you look at that person and his past, present, future, everything is visible. Whether he tells you or he doesn't, you
it's
have
coming to
access to all
exactly.
the information.
Yes. So I was shocked. We're like, I thought I'm like my Baba now. So then people started asking me. They validated in front of all the people in the mic, and they said, showed one lady, and then asked her to tell about. I told everything correctly, and then people started asking so many questions. It's like a queue. Then I asked Master, it's too much. Then he said, grounding. Don't look at the other people's don't interfere in other people's life unless and they give permission. So because you are attracting their karma. So and then
Ah,
they showed you the process how not to look at it. You'll only look into the people's profile, and unless and they ask you and they really need it, universe will guide you through that. Then I took the process, grounding process, through the tree and all the process. So then I stopped looking at without asking. So if somebody asks and they open-hearted and they really desperate and universe really want to help them, then I'll become a tool. And then I start reading their faces, and I can see all the like clear movie, like a movie. I can see pictures, their
oh,
house,
that clear. That clear.
vehicle. Yeah, exactly. Vehicles where they parked. If some girls, if they're getting married in future, who's going to future husband, in-laws, how the nature is, how they feel inside, how the feeling also. I can get to that. It's like energy exchange. So whatever the person feels, I can feel the same thing. So I started. Then my master said, don't tell them directly like this because you attract karma. Better teach them how it's happening with me. So after that, I conducted a workshop online after I came to India last March, April, February to April, 2 months program. I did online once a week. Started teaching on chakras. It is all
What
chakras
kind of workshop it
activation.
is? What workshop?
Chakras mastery only.
Okay, okay.
So it's because I mastered in chakras. Through chakras, this aura will be there. I can see the aura as well, the colors, everything. So when I can see, I started showing people. Even if I'm a normal human being can get to that point, why not you? Because every human being has that ability actually. So I started teaching people, and they also getting the same knowledge now. So they can also see others people. Oh no, that is
Hmm.
the confidence I built in with me. Then I thought how much time I can give to the people. If I want to reach more people, I should write a book. Then one of the session I was doing health coach program with Shivangi Desai. She said, write a book, better write a book. And she gave me some guidance how to write a book. She wrote a book. I asked her, how did you write? Then she directed to Wings Publications. Then that's why I got contact with the Wings Publications to write the book. So this whole change started about April, May, I think. I contacted you. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how my journey started writing a book.
So when your writing part was over and then you came to know about us, that is Wings publication, and
Yeah.
then you submitted your final manuscript to us. From that day onwards till your book was ready and it was listed on Amazon and people had started buying and everything. How was that journey? How was that experience?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Till today, I'm still more than elections. My book is I'm celebrating my book release and Amazon #1 as well. So it is so happened. Actually, I wrote a book. I don't know how to write the book, but I bought few books. Actually, to tell you one thing, I'm not a book reader. I don't read books. When I read 1 or 2 pages, I sleep. I have only 4 or 5 books in my cupboard since last 25 years. Only that much. I'm not a book reader. Uh,
Uh-huh.
then and in my mind I have so much knowledge on real estate construction, but I want to write a book on that IT. So much internal information, but I would have written, if I met a big publication, I would have written tons of at least 1 dozen books by now. But so then it started. So that is how I thought how to write a book. So I bought the few books actually, and then I've copied the how the pattern contents are there, how they write it about author. So same pattern, I start writing a Word document first of all. Shivangi ma'am said, just write in the document and later look for publisher. So at that time, I got this idea and started writing book. Within 2 to 3 weeks, I think maximum finished main topics, chapters. Later on, I found a publisher in Hyderabad when I went to Hyderabad, and they said they can print for me whatever I give to them. So what I did, I printed 10 digital copies only. When I read the book, I was not happy because there's so many spelling mistakes, the design I didn't like
Oh,
it. There's no guidance because it's my thoughts. So I was seeking for help. But the other publisher, they say we can only do print, but and put in Amazon, but we can't help you in design part. You have to do your own, or they can assign me a designer. So it was very difficult to communication, and whatever I give the same content is, I was not happy with that. And then I approached Wings Publication after 2 months. I didn't release the book actually because I need to
mhm.
write more. I need guidance. It's not about only printing. I publishing also very important. So who's going
Correct,
to read the book? Me and my family will read the book, but I need it has to put the
correct.
work. It has to be in proper hands. That's so I attended one of the boot camp program which conducted by Kailash. So and I contacted, even my son wrote a book. That's how I approached my
Correct.
son book, and he published also Raising Superstars. That's how we got
Your
connected.
book and your son's book was almost listed at the same time. Almost.
Same time, just I think it's a few weeks, three to
Correct.
3 weeks gap only. We started together. He started later than me, but his publish went first, and then I went to India again. So I added few more core programs and few more topics in my book. So I gave acknowledgement to Sneh sir. So I wrote about Sneh sir, Shivangi Madam, and also Dr. Newton's services to the community. In the book is written there as a chapter. So I've added those things also. Gratitude and giving is very important, which I learned. So I've written, in saying that, I've written about them as well, a few pages actually. That's my gratitude towards my masters. So that's how my journey started, sir. And I'm so happy that Wings Publications published my book, and it went to number one. And I have inaugurated on the Ganesh Festival Day on the stage. There are about more than 1,000 people in the crowd. So that's where I inaugurated with the proper Indian mantra chanting. And I was told it is the modern Bhagavad Gita.
Uh-huh.
So I was so surprised when referred by one of the priests. He said, "No, because you have written all the solutions here, actually. So this is I can call it as a modern Bhagavad Gita. People read Bhagavad Gita; it gives a lot of life changes or change your life is important. This health is related. I gave all the chakras, energy points. Have added apart from chakras, the food also, from which I learned from Shivangi Desai. The diet plan is there,
Hmm.
exercise plan is there, and what mental thinking, mentally you have to change yourself, thank giving, gratitude from Sneh Desai, which I learned, and in spiritual path also learned from Jatendra. So all my learns from masters, my life, I put it there. And so any problem, there's solution for this book. That's why he named as modern Bhagavad Gita, I think. And after that, I've put in social media, and whenever I go to any festivals, big festivals, I see people. They call me, "Oh man!" Every time you open social media, Facebook, Instagram, your ad comes the first. So we got so much artwork. Wings Publications gave me uh, many artwork designed by themselves. So every time I post them before pre-launch, they help me how to do the process of the pre-launching, publicity, marketing, which is very important. So that is how I got, and people started buying this, and I have a stall, a spiritual master. There's a mind, body, spirit in next month, where I have a stall for 3 days. It's all about spirituality. So I'm going to exhibit there as well. About more than 100,000 people will come on everyday basis. Very big event where I'm going to.
So you will be a center of attraction or a celebrity during that.
Yes, definitely. The only Chakra master, I'm the one only here.
Good.
And it is a very good compliment I got after that. After I printed digital copy, I gave to few people masters, and my Dr. Newton also, he gone through the book, and he said there's only very few books who written on the chakras,
Uh-huh.
because chakras is only written in the ancient books. It's hard to reach to the common man.
Hmm.
There are one or two books written, popular ones, but they are in high level. Like, they are different level category. It's too much detail. This is straight to the point, what exactly people need it. And this is a first kind of a book written on chakra. So
Hmm.
my master has given me forward as well. So
So
he did.
when your master really praises you for your work, that's a very, very special moment.
Yes, it is. He gave forward means I was so shocking. So I thought is really, I didn't know that it's going to that potential, and it's my God blessings as well. And I was told by the masters it's inner ability which I have built from my past lives, and that's why it's carrying in this life. So it is not that I developed suddenly. So it is coming from my past lives where I carry this chakra mastery. And since 10 years it is there, but I haven't gone that level. But this time I'm full dedicated. I do practice every day. And started myself if I have any problems, I do the same chakra balancing energy points, and I'm manifesting things. Since then, I'm manifesting things. I achieved a lot of things like job attraction, relationships, getting clients, and also building houses, buying beautiful branded cars. So while balancing chakras, I start attracting materialistic things as well. That is what
Uh-huh.
people need: materialistic things, car, bungalow, houses,
Correct.
get networking. So all the popularity which I can see today, because of chakra balancing practice, even I got a national level recognition. I got a Best Citizen Award in Australia as well. I was nominated as the Best Citizen of the Year in
Wow.
2019 in Australia. So it is not that easy Indian coming here and getting the Best Citizen Award. Also nominated actually. I didn't got award, I was nominated in that category. So these are achievements through balancing chakra. I believe completely and I practice. Till today, it's the same. So anything you want, name, fame, money, spiritual connection also, chakras balancing is very important. I believe very strongly on this. Yes.
So now when this book is out, Chakra Mastery, and people have, people actually loved it.
Yeah.
Are you working on any upcoming project, any new project? Do you have anything in mind?
Yes, is addition two will be there in chakras as well, because this chakras is a first book is on the chakras how they activate. Made basically what is chakra is this chakra book mastering is written what is the chakra based on the five pillars, and how to identify your chakra is low, how to identify a chakra is high, what happens if it's low, what happens high, how to make it balance. For instance, I'll give you one very good example this generation. So you see the youth, they're afraid of getting married these days. So why they're so scared? And it's not 1 or 2%, it's growing too many. Like, India also
It's a huge number. It's a huge number.
number. Before it wasn't there. Age of 18, 20, they used to get married. They, still they used to survive. They're dependent more, but these days they're independent and they're scared. What if I don't like the person? There's more divorce cases are there at the moment. Yeah, after getting married, within a week, all people get divorced. Within a day, they get in divorce. These all
Uh,
happen because they're not ready for it actually mentally. But old generation was like that. Old generation I used to do some exercise, food, prayers, praying to the God. Their chakras are activated actually. They believe in the God, go to temples. But this is mostly fashionable. So they chakras were unbalanced. Though sometimes they be low, low, high. So low means, for instance, if not getting married, they're not attractive. They look attractive, they're not attractive. Female not attracting the male, for example. Or also same male not attracting the female. That means their Swadhisthana chakra, it's called sacral chakra, is low. It's not balanced. So that way they don't attract each other. And their heart chakra is also there. So these are linked. Heart chakra and Swadhisthana chakra. Both are linked. Both has to be open to get married actually, to get attracted to opposite sex. So this is not happening because either of them is closed. If it's low, if it's high, I'll tell you the Swadhisthana chakra is high, the sacral chakra is high, you see the rape cases here. Yes. Recently, we heard from Calcutta, the doctor's case.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So this is because his Swadhisthana chakra or the sacral chakra is over-energized. So if anything over-energized also is a problem, any low is also is a problem. But it has to be
Mhm.
balanced. So for normal people. Similarly, if it's like politicians, so the Manipura chakra. So there's the Manipura chakra is called sacral chakra. It is overactive, over-energized. So that's why they're dominating. They're suppressing people and they have power in their hand. So that is if it's high. If it's low, people are low thinking, they're like a slaves only. They're scared. Even to talk, even power dramas will be there if that low. So if you balance it, you'll be normal. If somebody tries to put pressure on you, you won't take pressure, and you don't go down as well. You just balance it and get your work done nice way. So even the heart also, relationships breaking, heartbreaking. For the especially these days, love happening, living relationships. Love is more happening these days. Heartbreak is there. So why they're breaking up the relationship so quickly? And also divorces. All these all heart chakra related low. So these are all the things into balance. Even communication with throat. You see some people abusing, especially politicians on the phone. You can see publicly. I don't blame them, but it's mostly we see in the TV news everywhere. They are blaming each other, and they use language. If you say something to some bad words to other person, your throat is not clear. That means you need to balance that and do some affirmations, some energy points, balance it. So calm down. If it's too low, also you can't speak. So you see people, they don't even try to speak. They're scared of speaking in front of the people or say something in the family house. If asked question, they get scared. They get choked here. So this is all unbalanced. So you need to balance. So we can be nice, good words, as well as if somebody asks questions, we could be able to speak to them. And then Agna Chakra is also there. It is for the focus, vision, clarity. Anything you do work, you should have some clarity. If you don't have any clarity on the business you start, you lose the money there. We blame others, but you should be having some clarity on it. So if Agna Chakra, third eye, if it's activated or it is balanced, then you have normal life. You can say these all chakras is balancing is just to lead a normal life. That's all. Nothing like over means you are Rakshasa. Low means you're really very low. We can't say even God. God is even greater softness, but low is also not good. Or you'll be eaten away by this monsters in the world. You have to balance to live on this earth. So that is all about chakras. In that, 7 chakras which I mentioned are very important. So like this, why? Because we have so many points, they are independent. Why the 7 chakras is that there's a Ida Pingala. The energy points just cross like this, throw from your tailbone to the head. So when they cross like this, it's like a snake. There's one Sushma Nadi will be passing through. That's the energy point from your head to the tailbone. That's where you attract the energy from the universe, and this flows through energy. And you get the energy from the universe to your body. That's how you protect your aura. So I've written in this way how these chakras are there. What are these 7 chakras? What is how the energy flows is there, and how to balance it, and how to read aura. Apart from that, one extra thing I've written is when you have this third eye activated and Sahasra chakra, you can read, you can go and access your Akashic records, which is called Chitragut. We say
What
Chitra.
is Akashic records?
Yes, Akash records also. You can go and see. I did practice myself. So I want to from IT. I want to go to construction. So like last year, I was struggling to get the contracts. How because I'm a new beginner. How I get the contracts? How can I sell it? I don't have an idea. I want to do service also. This one. So I want full time service. So I went to Akash Records through this process. I've injected, I can say, um, construction, real estate, and AJ Life Mastery is on my health. 4 points have, you can say, subconscious mind feeding. Otherwise, Akashic Cross, if people don't believe in Chitragupta, means it is a subconscious mind feeding, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
After my health is the first point, I got rid of 0 medications now. So that is where up to. And then I got real estate license, and then I went to construction contracts. And then I started AJ Life Mastery to serve the humanity. So that is on the portal is there. I got a website where I'll be teaching all my learnings. AJ Life Mastery, ajlifemastery.com website. So I have some courses, books, and these all chakras. Whatever in the book, there's a workshop I did. It's a recording is there. They can even access the recordings and learn this. So this is how, and also I have a YouTube channel, AJ Life Mastery, in Facebook and Instagram. All my teachings, health, spirituality, and business, everything is there. So this is my Akashic Records. I went Akashic Records and access this.
Fantastic, fantastic. That was one marvelous journey, very amazing and very impressive journey you had. And through your book, you have tried to share everything, I believe,
Yes,
everything that you know.
yes, sir. Yes.
Uh,
So, but edition 2 will be more towards how to achieve the relationships one to one. Because now I told about chakras individually, but next book will be how they're related. As I said, mentioned before, if somebody want to get married, they have heart chakra and Swadhisthana chakra, both cycle chakra, both has to be activated. So which one? See, you can't balance all the chakras every day. So when you go out, you practice. I practice every day balancing. But when I go, people got some energies. They're going through some difficulties, happiness, whatever. That will come to us. So I have to do my
our
aura.
aura absorbs that.
Yes, absorb that and unbalances our chakras. Again, we have to do. It's like taking shower every day. You have to just clean the aura and then do chakras. And believe me, it takes only 2 minutes to
Oh,
balance all chakras. It doesn't take hours together.
2 minutes.
2 minutes only. I do only 2 minutes every day.
Uh-huh.
I still I can attract. So technique it takes at least 1 week to get that time. Initially, it takes 20 minutes because you have it's in the mind. So imagine with a sound when I go to the root chakra, its sound is lum. So imagine red color the wheel is spinning and there I make a sound lum, then wum, rum, yum, hum, and om and like that. That's it, simple. So making sound doesn't take long. Imagining the chakra, color chakra, every chakra has a color, every chakra has a sound, and they're representing one of the elements. For instance, root chakra is representing earth. So like that, the color is red. And so Adhisthana chakra is yellow. That's water because the urinary tract is there. And the belly button is of yellow, fire, yellow color. So digestion system. So like that, every chakra has a different color, different sounds. So imagine and they're rotating and activating. Just you have to think and make a sound. So I have a video on the YouTube how to the 20-minute video. Slowly explained it. You can in YouTube channel, the Age of Life Mastery. If you can practice that, and that will cause it balance. Even though you don't need to read this book sometimes, if you practice that, automatically it will. People who can't read English, just practice that, and that will be enough for you. You don't need to understand this book. It's very important if you're really facing some problem. Say some boss has said something to you without any knowledge or use a job, how to get a new job. You don't any find direction, then it is the last three chakras or bottom three chakras are balanced. How to balance them? What to eat? Eating food also important. So in this, what to do? Eating some postures, yoga postures to balance it. Then you find a job. Many people call me and say, "Sir, we did in 3 4 weeks. We got the job." Same practice. I get calls also.
Uh-huh.
Very simple technique. Yes, all the
So,
technique.
friends, this one fantastic book on chakra mastery, chakra balancing, aura cleansing, and whatnot, which directly comes from the years and years of experience of Mr. Ajay, that is available in this book. This book is available on Amazon, and I'm going to give link of Amazon in the description box below so that you can book your copy, you can go and read through it and understand how chakras work, how balancing all the chakras is important, how you can do it easily, and how you can grow in your life once your chakras are balanced. So I'm going to put that buying link in the description. Please order your copy. This is one amazing book, and the copy will be home delivered to you through Amazon. So that's one opportunity you should not miss. So Ajay ji, before I close today's interview, do you have any last words for the audience?
Yes, I say this chakra balancing is a human manual. So it is like every vehicle or a product, it comes with a manual how to operate it. But many people say that even human beings doesn't have any manual. But I say no, chakras are the manuals, and I've written a simple way. If you practice the human manual, you can get rid of doctor and astrologer as well. This is my challenge. So yes, please read the book.
Great, great, great. So thank you, Ajay ji, for connecting with us today and giving us a lot of wisdom. Most of the things were not known to me, so I got enlightened with your talk. And then, obviously, as you said, that plenty of videos are already available on YouTube, which are prepared by you. So I'm going to watch those videos, learn more from you indirectly, of course, and
Yes.
try and change my life. So thank you very much for all the wisdom in the digital form, in the form of book. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you a lot, sir. Thanks for the Wings publications and the masters.
Thank you. So here we close this interview, but don't forget to buy and reserve your copy through Amazon. The link is in the description box. Take care. Thank you.